Hi you guys, I got into LSE and in this video we're going to go over my personal statement that I think got me in, because honestly I had pretty good grades in university, but my university isn't particularly prestigious, and I also don't have a bunch of work history or work experience in the industry. So I was making a pivot from what I studied in university to this grad program. So I don't think I was the most likely person to get in. And I think my personal statement really helped me out. So if you're applying to grad school in the UK or at LSE, let's go over what my personal statement looks like and what you should make your personal statement look like. Obviously, all of this is completely tailored to me and it's my personal statement, but you can take my personal statement and kind of imagine how it will help you out, right? With the format and the organization and the information that I include, all of that. Hopefully I can give you some tips to help make it a bit more polished, more professional, and more likely to get you into your dream grad school program. So I have my personal statement right here, and we're just gonna start reading it, and then we're kind of gonna go over like all of the elements that it includes that you should also be including in your personal statement. So I know for LSE, for the personal statement, they wanted a 2-page personal statement, which is what I have here. And importantly, each of the pages has a heading on it with my name, the program that I'm applying for, and London School of Economics, and the date of my application. Okay, and then it starts out with Dear Sir or Madam. Okay, and I go, inspired by my profound passion for sustainable development, I'm applying to the MSc in Environment and Development at the London School of Economics for the autumn entry of academic year 2024. Make sure it's the right one, because you're gonna be writing a lot of these for your different applications, so don't fuck up which one you turn in, okay? And I go, with a diversified academic background in international relations and Spanish from Mount Holyoke College, where I graduated magna cum laude with a GPA of 3.8 out of 4.0, I am eager to embark on a valuable academic journey at LSE. Okay, coffee break. Okay, next. Every day, there's much said about sustainable development and the environment by governments, businesses, and individuals. Unfortunately, much of this discourse lacks the necessary depth or motivation, and it results in minimal progress towards environmental goals. I am seeking admission to the Environment and Development MSc at LSE because I am enthusiastic about contributing meaningfully to the urgent sustainability issues society is facing with a genuine understanding informed by science and policy. So all of that was basically just why I'm applying, right? I'm applying because I want to make an impact on sustainability. You can apply that to any program. If you're applying for a fashion degree, you can say, I see this issue in the fashion realm, or I'm inspired by this issue in the fashion realm, and this is why I want to do this, okay? Next paragraph. Specifically, I aim to work at the intersection of business and sustainability, focusing on green energy. My ambition is to guide energy products from inception to completion, making green energy more accessible on a broader scale, especially in developing countries. Aspiring to work as a project manager at a green energy company, I believe that studying at LSE will equip me with the skills needed to transform green energy products into reality while engaging with various facets of the energy business. So this paragraph is specifically what I want to do with that degree. If I'm given a spot at this university, this is what I'll do with the degree after. So that can apply to you as well. Okay, the next paragraph. In my undergraduate studies, I took multiple courses that focused on different elements of sustainability, economics, and energy. Okay, I'm not going to redo this whole paragraph because it just goes into each specific course that apply to this degree, but basically this paragraph is going what experience you have academically that will apply to this degree. So maybe in your undergraduate degree, you studied history, right? European history, and you're applying for a master's in European history, you'll have plenty to say. But if you studied European history and now you're applying for a master's in, I don't know, economics, you might not have a ton to say, but like anything that applies that you can kind of twist into that is what you would put in this section. How you academically are qualified. It might take a little bit of a stretch, but I'm sure you can find something. Okay, next paragraph. While working as an English teaching assistant in Spain post-graduation, I observed firsthand how different nations address climate change. Okay, these next few paragraphs, which I won't bother to read because they're, it's just a few paragraphs on my work experience, are how your work experience will apply to this program. So basically, even though obviously being an English teaching assistant in Spain and studying environment and development seem very far apart, I kind of grasped at the straws and applied it. So I said, I observed how Spain is dealing with the impacts of climate change. My experience in Spain inspired me to be a part of a global response to climate change, yada yada. So kind of just taking your work experience and applying it to this degree. If you don't have any work experience, I guess ignore this section. Maybe you have an internship you can apply, or maybe you have some sort of personal project or academic project. That's what you can do. Next paragraph. While I have touched upon certain aspects of environment, climate, and economic development in my education and professional experience, I recognize that I have gaps in my knowledge. My desire to address these gaps and explore the intersection of development and climate impact led me to pursue an MSc in Environment and Development at LSE. So this is where I'm acknowledging, like, no, I'm not an expert in this, and this is why I want to do this. So you could include this and be like, maybe because I studied European history, it doesn't seem like I know much about that, and this is why, blah, blah, blah. More professionally, but basically I have gaps in my knowledge, and that is exactly why I want to do this program. Next paragraph. If awarded the opportunity to study at LSE, I will pursue answers to the questions I developed in my undergraduate studies and since. Yada, yada, yada. In this paragraph, I go into 3 specific courses that I'm interested in taking and why in this program, okay? So this is where you should go. These are the courses in this program that I'm specifically interested in because I have a question about this and I want to answer it. Or these are the resources, or this is the projects that are included in this program, and that's why I want to do it, okay? Next paragraph. My strong motivation to enroll in this program stems from my goal to make economic development more sustainable. I aim to learn how businesses respond to environmental policies and how they can positively influence environmental governance. Ultimately, I seek to be a change maker in the green energy industry, contributing to a sustainable future. So this paragraph is where you remind them, okay, all of this stuff I was just talking about my experience and things I'm interested in, remember, this is why I want to do it, because I want to be a change maker in the green energy industry. So this could apply to anything. If you're studying, I don't know, graphic design, be like, this is why I want to do it, remember? Next paragraph. I aim to work at the intersection of business and sustainability, as I want to learn how to best use business and innovation projects to advance society towards a sustainable future. So this is going back to, this is what I'm going to do with this degree. I'm going to take this degree and this is exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to be a change maker in the green energy industry by being a project manager at a green energy company. If you don't know what you want to do with your degree, just kind of pick something. That's what I did. Yes, do I want to be a project manager in the green energy industry? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Am I 100% sure that's what I want to do with this degree? No, of course not. And you don't have to be. I just think it's good to have something concrete that you want to do with a degree. So if you are planning on pursuing a PhD after this, you could say that. If you're planning on taking it and starting your own business, you can do that. Just paint them a picture for what you're going to do with this degree and why they should help you get there. Final paragraph. While there is so much discourse about sustainability from all parts of society, I wish to not just be a voice, but a true change maker in the industry using my actions. Thank you for considering my application. Sincerely, Lily. Okay, so that is just a final wrap up. It's a reminder of what I mentioned at the beginning of the essay, where I said, I think society says a lot about environment, but it leads to nothing. I'm saying I want to learn about it and say something actual and do something actual, okay? So kind of doing that introduction, conclusion. Essays you wrote in school, this is the same. You start with a hook and with the conclusion to the hook, okay? So that was my full personal statement for my environment and development program at LSE. Hopefully this was helpful to you. Here's a few extra tips. Make a general draft that can apply to any university at the start, where you have blanks for insert program, insert university, and then take that, make duplicates for each university, and then tailor it. It's going to save you a lot of time if you have this overall draft that you can tailor to each university, because you don't want to start from scratch every single time. If you're applying to 4, 5, 6 different places and it's all a similar subject area, you should have a general draft that you just tailor to each institution. And top tip, make sure you're uploading the right one to the right application. I'm pretty sure I uploaded the wrong one to one of my applications and I didn't get into that university because of course I didn't get in. I think it was maybe to UCL and I accidentally uploaded the LSE one, like I don't even want to think about it because like I'm such a fucking idiot. But yeah, make sure you like double, triple check. You can't check enough. Make sure to spell check it. If you're not a native English speaker, I would highly recommend that you get a native English speaker to go over it to make sure the grammar is correct and that it sounds fluid. If you are a native English speaker, still check it, still have someone go over it. I just think like native English speakers, obviously we have a advantage when it comes to this. So if you're a non-native English speaker, either get a friend who is to do it, or I'm sure you can find someone online and hire someone to do it, to be like an editor for you. I wish you guys the best of luck. If you have any questions, please drop them below. I have a full video also on kind of the whole application process where I touch on personal statement, but it's more of a full picture of the application process. So if you're wondering like other parts of the application process look like, go check that video out. And yeah, good luck. I'm sure you guys are gonna do great. Like we're all gonna be meeting up next year in the UK or Europe or wherever you're applying, and we're just gonna be like toasting to our success. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe, okay? You guys, it really helps me out, Thank you.